Hey racers, JonRacer3 here today for another week of Hot Wheels Tournament Season 5, and today we have our biggest tournament of the season. We have Ford. We have separated Ford into 3 groups. Ford is actually going to be a unique manufacturer to have 3 cars in the final tournament. As you can see, we have regular Ford, which includes Broncos, Escorts, Fiestas, everything that is not a Mustang or a GT. We also included some Shelbys in there. But then we have Ford Mustang. Oh my gosh, are there a lot of Mustangs to race. After Mustang, we have the GT, which is pretty cool. I think the GTs are my favorite Fords. But we have a lot of Fords here to race. So there's going to be 1 victor from the regular Ford category, 1 victor from the Mustang category, and 1 victor from the GT category. That's going to go to the Champions Final. Let's get started. We'll start off with the non-Mustang and GT, then we'll go to the Mustang, then we'll go to the GT. Let's get them started. So I'm sorry if I messed up and maybe 1 or 2 of these cars are Mustangs, but we do have an even amount of Mustangs. We'll have 18 or 17 races of Mustang. I'm not quite sure. Then we'll have 10 races of normal Ford, and then 4 races of GT. Let's start off with the first race of normal Ford. We have a lot of cars here, and I'm not sure of all the names or years. I know we got a Fiesta, and that's pretty cool. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Look at that! I was not expecting a Waterworks car to be very fast, but here we are. We've got an attack of the Broncos. We have a whole bunch of Broncos here. We've got an Escort, a Falcon, and a Fiesta. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Oh, it's going to be close. The Fiesta had it, but he decides to derail. And we've got a Bronco taking the win. We've got 2 Focus RSs here. Those might be fast. 3, 2, 1. Oh, it's going to be close. The blue Focus flying down the track. Very good performance by Ford Focus. We've got probably the funniest Ford racing here. We've got a Matchbox. I don't even know if that'll make it down the track without flipping. Guess we'll have to see. We've got Paul Walker here too. 3, 2, 1. It's going to be close. It looks like it's going to be a Shelby Concept taking the win. We've got an ambulance racing down the track just in case one car decides to catch fire or burn, or if the Mustang hits people. Anyway, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Look at that Fiesta go. It's going to be the Ford Fiesta in maroon taking the win. We've got 2 Fiestas, a Torino, an Escort, and a Bronco. I think that's a Mustang. It might be in the long race, but you know what? It's alright. 3, 2, 1. Look at that Fiesta go. Ken Block absolutely flying down the track to meet up in the first round. We've got some Focuses on the track. We also have a Transit, a Rally Focus, a Fiesta, and a Shelby. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Here in the close race, it's going to be the Focus RS with the white Tony paint job moving on to the finals. We've got a wide-body Maverick car racing in this tournament. They also have another Shelby, another Fiesta, and some old ones. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Look at that. It's a close race between the Maverick and the Fiesta, but it is going to be the treasure hunt. Fiesta barely beating out the Maverick. That was a close race. Got another Maverick in this race. Will anyone be fast enough to beat him? We'll have to see. 3, 2, 1. Does not look like it. It is going to be the Maverick taking the win. Uh-oh, we've got a Ford F-150 in this race. Common joke made by people who race Hot Wheels is the Ford F-150 is only fast in Hot Wheels version. Anyway, we'll see if he's fast enough to beat his competitors. Let's see. 3, 2, 1. It's going to be close, and it does not look like the Ford F-150 will win, but it is the Shelby, surprisingly, going to take that win. With Paul Walker at it again. It is not a duplicate kit. It does have different wheels and a different paint job if you look close enough. All right, 2 cars, the battle for the 5th spot. Let's see. 3, 2, 1. Paul Walker easily taking that win. Gets the 5th spot in the finals. That's a race. So the winners between these 2 championships will battle it out in 1v1 to see who will move on to the Champions Final, representing regular Ford. SRS. We do have a lot of fan favorites here with the Waterworks truck and Ken Block racing in this race. Who will go to the finals? 3, 2, 1. Look at that, it's gonna be close! Too close to call like that, but it is lane 3, which is the maroon Ford Fiesta. Ken Block had it in the bag, but he got loose. That was such a good race. Go, who will 1v1 the Fiesta in the finals? We've got a whole bunch of fast cars here. 3, 2, 1. It's gonna be close! It is a great race, but it looks like the Shelby is gonna move on. Surprisingly enough, this car was unboxed just before this tournament, so he must be very fast. Anyway, we've got a 1v1 who will represent Ford, regular Ford, in the Champions Tournament. We're about to find out. These cars are very fast. Let's see who will take it in 3, 2, 1. And it's gonna be a blowout with the Shelby taking the win. Next up, we have our biggest category ever with Mustang. This is going to be a lot of racing. We'll see who the fastest Mustang is and who will move on to the Champions Final. Let's get started. Our first round of Mustangs. 3, 2, 1. It's quite the close race, but it is a black Matchbox Mustang beating out the Hot Wheels. Very surprising. We've got our second round of Mustangs. 2015 GT convertible there. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. It's a close race between the police car and the lime green Mustang. It's going to be the police car moving on. We've got a whole bunch of drag Lamborghinis here and another cop. Let's see who takes it. 3, 2, 1. Look at that red Mustang go! I think he has a very good chance of moving on to the finals. Reviews on to the next round. It's a very, very good race. You've got a Shelby GT350R and a 2015 Ford Mustang in this race. Let's see who takes it. 3, 2, 1. Look at that custom Mustang go. We have 2 derailments, sadly. But this Mustang, man, very fast. We have some very oddball Mustangs winning these races. This next matchup, I'm excited because this orange Mustang here was one of my fastest cars back in the day. Let's see how he holds up against the new guys. 3, 2, 1. It's gonna be close. He does not make it for another custom Mustang. With the Falcon livery, he's gonna win 2 times in a row for this Mustang. Got a Zamac on the line here, and it's non-Zamac brother. I've never seen this Mustang before in my life, so I don't know where that came from. I'll have to see how it does. 3, 2, 1. It's close. You guys guessed it. We have a 2015 custom Mustang taking the win. Custom Mustangs are just dominant right now. Here we go. We've got another matchup of cars. We have a 2015 custom Mustang there. And we have a Hot Wheels Mustang. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Oh, it's there. It's a very close race. We had a Mustang lose at the very end. But it looks like this old Mustang is going to be taking the win. It was a very close race between 3 of those Mustangs. We still have a lot of Mustangs to go. Let's just keep going. We've got 2 tuned Mustangs in this race. Let's see how they do. 3, 2, 1. It's going to be close. It is a close race between the green Mustang, but it is eventually the yellow. I believe this is a 2005 Mustang. I may be wrong on that. We'll take the win. Alright, we have a main line for a Super Treasure Hunt Mustang. We have a Hot Wheels Mustang and a 2015 custom Mustang. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. It's really close. It's going to be lane 5. It is the Christmas Shelby taking the win. That is a very good looking car. So we're returning from season 3 to race. We have a very heavy Mustang there. We've got 2 2015 Mustangs right side by side. Let's see who takes it in 3, 2, 1. Look at that, it's going to be that very heavy blue Mustang taking the win. And he's redeeming himself from Season 3 because in Season 3, he did not do very good. We've got another main line for a Super there. Very cool stuff, very cool stuff. We got a Laguna Seca there. This is going to be a good race. 3, 2, 1. Look at that, it is going to be the 2015 Ford Mustang taking the win. Very nice. Got some Super Treasure Hunt Mustangs. Watching all of the Mustangs race. Some very cool stuff here. Got another race of Mustangs though. Got another Falcon custom Mustang. These guys have been very good. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. close race, but it is going to be lane 3 with the Mach, I believe. Very good races. Battling it out here. This will be good. 3, 2, 1. It's a close race, but it is going to be lane 3. A very good looking Shelby. Very nice. Here we go. We've got a new 2018 Mustang racing in this race. We have the Victor from Season 2 in this race as well. We've got some good races. We've got a red line 50th anniversary Mustang too. This is a good race. 3, 2, 1. It's going to be really close. It is lane 3. We've got the Season 2 Victor taking the win. Wow. You've guessed it. We've got more Mustangs racing. Take a good look at him. I believe that Mustang is extremely fast. We'll have to see. 3, 2, 1. Look at that. I was not expecting this blue Mustang. I believe it's a Laguna Seca to take the win. Got a lot of nice Mustangs in our third matchup there. Here we go. We've got one of my favorite Mustangs in this race. We've got the gold 2015 custom Mustang, I believe. I may be wrong on that, so don't hurt me. Anyway, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Look at that. It is going to be the 2015 Mustang convertible taking the win. I cannot believe we've actually done it. This is our last Mustang race. We've got a Hot Wheels Mustang, convertible Mustang, got a very fast Christmas Mustang, and two 2012 custom Mustangs. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. It's going to be close. It is the Christmas Mustang taking the win. It's very fast. Alright, we've got our Mustang finalists. We'll do 3 races, so we'll have 3 finalists, and then we have something special for that last race. Anyway, let's see who our finalists will be. 3 custom Mustangs there, but we know how fast the red Mustang is. We've got a cop car and a Matchbox. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. It's gonna be close. It is lane 6. We've got the red Mustang moving on to the finals. Here we go for our second round. You guys know all these Mustangs. Let's see how they do. 3, 2, 1. It's close, but look at that lane 2 Mustang with that sudden burst of speed. Very fast. Very surprising. I did not see him winning in this race. Let's see how he does. 3, 2, 1. It's going to be close, but it is the Christmas Mustang taking the win. We've got our 3. Let's see who is the fastest out of these to go represent Mustang in the Champions Tour. We've got our 3 Mustangs here, but I feel like it would just be fun to race the Super Treasure Hunts against these guys for an epic Mustang finale. Don't worry, we still have 4 GTs to go. This is a very long tournament. Let's see how it goes. 3, 2, 1. It's going to be close. It is the red Mustang taking the win and being the fastest out of all the Mustangs. Very good racing by him. Finally, we're on our 4GT races. 4GT race, 2016 4GT. We got a regular 4GT with a GoPro 3, 4GTX, 4GT, and 4GTX. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Look at that. It's a close race. The Golf. What a redemption run. Got the Golf 4GT taking that win from the purple GTX. Second round, we've got a 4GT race. We've got a 4GT with the wing on it. Got a regular 4GT, that is a Matchbox. Got a 4GT40, 2017 4GT, and then a Golf 4GT. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Look at that Matchbox GT40 go. That is some great racing by that GT40. Got some retro GTs winning these races. I pulled out my 2017 4GT for these 4GT tournaments. I mean, like, super-wise. Let's see our next matchup. Well, the next matchup after this, we're going to have the GT90, which is very notorious in Hot Wheels tournaments. This series. We'll see how fast that is, but that is next race. This race, 4GT race, 2017 4GT, 4GT40. We've Zamac 4GT, 2017 4GT, and then the Gran Turismo 4GT. It's a lot of 4GTs. Anyway, 3, 2, 1. Look at that. It is going to be the red 4GT taking the win. Type of 4GT as a finalist. Can the Ford GTX or GT90 or race become in one of those finals? We'll have to see. This is a treasure hunt, and this guy's really heavy. 3, 2, 1. Look at that GTX go. This guy's very, very fast. We've now got 4 cars who will represent 4GT in the Masters tournament. We'll have to see. 4GT. Got the GT40, the GTX, and the 2017 4GT. Will actually not work in the middle lane, sadly. And then we have the Supercharger out there, just to race side by side. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1. It's gonna be close. It's gonna be the GTX beating out all the 4GTs and moving on to the Tournament of Champions. And after all that racing, we're finally done with Ford. Thank you guys for watching. This is your Tournament of Champions so far. If you want to take a good look at some of these cars. Next up, we have some more muscle cars in Corvette. Thank you guys for watching. See you guys next week. Peace!